What is going on, Chatbot Builders? How are y'all doing today? Can you hear me and can you see me? Who is going to be first today? It's Mir. What's up, Mir? How are y'all doing? What's up, Ren? I gotta get you, gotta have an appointment tomorrow. Chatbot Mafia. Holy shoot, boy, I love that name. That's a cool name. Obviously, we got Jose up in here. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? So, we've got some important business to attend to today. We got some meetings to go through, and you get to be a part of it. You know, I'm going to make a call, very important call, and we're going to talk to somebody over there at OpenAI and get some clarification on this very expensive and what I think may be less amazing large language model some people have been complaining about across the internet, known as GPT-4 overpriced is what we call it. You guys feel free to let me know if I'm sounding too loud or too if I'm over my volume. Let me know. But I'm gonna have to have a call, and some of you guys might know this person. I'm gonna have to call, but I'm just gonna go straight to the top because that's just how we do things, and we're gonna get some answers. So hopefully you guys will be able to hear this call, and we're gonna have a call with this fella named Sam. Some of y'all may have heard of him. I'm gonna put him on speaker. He's expecting me right about now. Cool. That sounds just fine. Great. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can't get a hold of Mr. Sam Altman, because I think it's important that we're transparent here and we have the meetings and the calls, and not only record them, we'll do them live. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you guys are the real investors here. So let's give this guy a call here.
Hey Ryan, thanks for taking my call. How is your Chatbot Builder development going?
Oh, it's going great, man. It's just your new model's pretty expensive, bro.
I'm sorry to hear that, Ryan. We're working on making pricing more transparent and accessible for you.
Yeah, I think it's kind of crazy. I can't even use your official tokenizer website in order to calculate my costs. I'm going broke here, man.
I apologize for the inconvenience, Ryan. We're actively improving our tools and website to better serve you.
Well, I'll tell you, Google and Anthropic, they're coming for you, dude. Their stuff's getting way better.
I appreciate your feedback, Ryan. At OpenAI, we're committed to advancing technology to better serve you.
Well, it's not serving me better when you're tricking me when it comes to the cost, you feel me?
I understand your concern, Ryan. We're working on being more transparent with our pricing. Your feedback is important to us.
Well, I'm giving you my feedback right now. GPT-4o stands for GPT-4 overpriced. What do you say to that?
I hear you, Ryan. We're focused on making improvements to offer you better value. Your business is important to us at OpenAI.
Well, I don't feel very important, man. I feel like Anthropic, they got it going on. They're a little expensive right now, but I think they've caught up to you guys with a lot less money. You're asking for $7 trillion, and for what? I'm asked tough questions.
I understand your perspective, Ryan. We're constantly working to enhance our offerings and make them more accessible. Your trust and business are valued at OpenAI.
Well, I'll tell you what. You better give me one super cool feature that I can look forward to and share with CBB Nation right now. Otherwise, I'm going to have to rethink how we spend our money.
I appreciate your consideration, Ryan. Rest assured, at OpenAI, we're always pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Faster and more affordable solutions are on the horizon.
Well, that's the biggest non-answer that I think I've ever heard. I appreciate it, but I think we're going to have to do something different here.
I I understand your frustration, Ryan. We're committed to delivering better solutions for you in the future. Your feedback is invaluable to us at OpenAI.
Okay, well, I'll see you later. So that's pretty nice, right? Like, and I see you, Mir, but I'll tell you what, we were promised. I don't know about y'all, but I remember this company also promised us on their little app here that we were going to have some gangster stuff. The truth of the matter is, I've just not seen it. I've looked every day for the update. I don't get it. So let's just see what the latency looks like comparatively what they've got right now. So it says it's connecting. Hey there, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How's it going?
Yeah, I was just wondering why you think that OpenAI's cost on their newest model, GPT-4o slash GPT-4 overpriced, is so overpriced, and I just don't get it.
The pricing of models like GPT-4 can seem high because of the significant resources required to develop and maintain them. This includes the cost of powerful hardware, extensive data, and continuous research and development.
Well, let me ask you this.
The value derived from these models
Hey,
in terms of
hey.
advanced capabilities,
So I can't interrupt you.
accuracy, and
We can do that on
versatility
audio
often
codes, by the
justifies
way.
the cost for many businesses and developers. Are you considering?
All right, so I've got another question for you. If you're going to release a product out there into the wild like you guys have with GPT-4o slash GPT-4 overpriced, why can I not view and calculate my current price in your own official tokenizer?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I was trying to say, okay, listen, you guys have an official tokenizer, and I can't use it to calculate my costs with your newest model. How is that acceptable?
It sounds frustrating, not being able to use the official tokenizer to calculate costs. The discrepancy might be due to updates or changes in the tokenization process for the newest model. Have you tried reaching out to OpenAI support directly for clarification or assistance? They might have updated tools or guidelines to help with cost calculation for GPT-4.
Well, I said GPT-4o, meaning your newest model, but I guess you're not trained on that. But anywho, I don't know if there's much more of a difference in latency other than I hear a click and another click.
I understand your frustration. Sometimes changes
So-
in models can...
All right, so I am with David Shapiro on this one. I think this is like, we're seeing the beginning of what will come to OpenAI not being the leader very, very soon. Everything they promised us, aside from them typically, I could say, at scale giving us the most robust tools fastest, they were the ones to do this. But I'll tell you what, man, they've not lived up to a lot of things that people, including myself, have been hoping they would. And so, I know this is kind of a different episode, but this is an update, okay? And so, yeah, the GPT store sucks still. That's true. And the latency is there. You know, like, the latency, the API works exactly the same. Maybe there's a little hair faster in certain cases of ChatGPT, but until they fulfill their promises, man, there's just not been much change. I'm tempted to try Google Flash and see if that's a little bit faster. We've enabled that, but I don't know. Audio Codes is by far better than Twilio at voice currently. What I'm hoping is that they actually live up to this GPT-O promise and give us real endpoints to make things faster and reduce latency altogether. And then you will have companies like, I can't say it, I'm not going to say it out on the live, but I think maybe I misread it, but there's a company out there charging a massive amount of money and putting you on an NDA to even talk to you from like 5,000 to 25,000. I've heard over $100,000 like 6 months ago, a year ago, and everyone's had the same abilities. Is there anything we need to do differently using Google in our prompts? Well, here's the answer to that question, guys. Whether y'all know it or not, you're chatbot builders, but you're also developers, okay? You might not think you're a developer because we've made it so easy. We're running like all of the code for you. We're creating all the JSON necessary and all the other translations and transformations. We do it for you, but you're still the one building the chatbot. Therefore, you're the one developing the thing. And so because we're playing in such a new space with new tools and new technology, okay, what did you say here? The answer is I don't know. The answer is you're going to have to be one of the pioneers, as you have been all year plus now. You've been pioneering things all the way. And so while we also try to pioneer, we're going to run into problems and we're going to run into unforeseen things just like we have with this new language model. I'm always one that money is not my main motivation here. Okay, you gotta understand this, guys. My motivation here is to really disrupt the entire SaaS industry in a way that's not been done before. And instead of it being power to the platform, which that's what the typical business model is at CBB, the entire thing that makes us different is it's power to the builder, power to the people, not the platform, power to the chatbot builders, the developers, you guys. You guys have all the ability to make the margins and to do all the things, and we're very far ahead of the competition. That said, we don't always get it right, and if there's a mistake in the business here, that's on me. And in this case, I made a giant mistake for thinking that the GPT-4o was going to, number one, be massively better, and number two, be as affordable as they wanted us to believe. I took a really big risk a year ago when we started CBB to make things as easy as possible to give completely free API access that cost me directly money every single API call. That's a huge risk. It's one that I was willing to take because of the experience that I've got through the years of dealing with chatbots from Messenger and Instagram and everywhere in between. I've dealt with millions and millions, if not billions of messages at this point in some way, shape, or form. And so I have a really good understanding of what the average message length is, the average volume. And so I was able to make a calculated risk and include the API access when it was first available by default. We were able to do this before OpenAI was able to do it themselves. Okay, that's how it's pretty wild. And this turned out to be one of the best moves that we made. And I always said the greedy companies are going to be the ones that end up dying out. And I still believe that today. I think more things are moving open source as they should, but there's still going to be a need for platforms like ours, not tools, but just platforms like ours to help facilitate things to go fast and at scale. Because hard coding is not fast and it's not scalable. That's why you make a program, okay? So you guys are all developers, understand that. I believe, just like David Shapiro said in his either most recent or second most recent video, if you guys don't follow him, you should watch him. I believe that we're seeing all of the signs of a company that is falling apart. When your top leadership or one of your most respected teams or top executives are all leaving quickly, this is a bad sign. And I've kind of been saying this out loud for quite some time. I don't think they're going to remain the cool kids on the block for very long. I don't know necessarily which will take their place. David Shapiro, the AI guy, he thinks that it's going to be Anthropic. It very well could be, because a lot of the OpenAI big shots have moved over there. So I guess we got to think about integrating with Claude. Oh, wait a minute, we already got them. You know, here's something that you might not know. Up until a few weeks ago, Claude did not support function calling, or what do they call it now? Tools. We've had that since day one of launch of Claude. Okay. We're able to do things that should not be possible. And it's because I'm from a different planet as well as the rest of my team. We are not from here. We're not like them. They're not like us. Is that the thing to say now? I'm just kidding. But the truth of the matter is we're very far ahead, guys. We have people in the group like Ace here that has developed a concept that was never thought of when this product was being engineered originally as tap the table, right? Never in a bajillion years we think that I think people like this guy would be able to do as Asta says, build different. That is exactly what we are doing. We are building different. There are many software companies that are just now getting to the mindset of, oh, we need to make more of, instead of A, B, 1, 0, task done, task complete, we need to make more of a workflow addition to our software. So the flow builder is like blowing up everywhere. Since last year, okay, we've been on the CBB side preaching no flow, or at least say no to big flow. Wendy, I need that hat, or shirt, say no to big flows. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be cool. Like say no to big flows. I think that'd be hilarious. Nobody would know what it means except conversational designers and chatbot developers, but that's what you guys are here. And yes, our bots are smarter. Dex, I'm so shout out to you, dude. You now have upgraded from a prompt engineering hat. I gotta get you a crown now. This dude went on this. Let me tell y'all something. This dude went live after CBB Nation came through. This dude went live and he'd never done it before. Didn't even practice, bro. This dude is a G. That's when you know you're confident in your craft. When you're like, no, I've never like pressed the live button to do it, but I know enough about what I do that I can definitely show that off. And so I'm glad he got his camera situation fixed. Homie, going for that long, man. Seriously. There's no excuse for anybody in this thing that's been watching us for 2 or 3 episodes to over a year and a half now. If you're in this game to make money, not just to like handle your own business, but if you're an agency and you've not put out a video, you're not trying hard enough, straight up. That's the facts. If you have not put out a video by now, you are not trying hard enough. Nope, I don't care what you say. And shout out to Dylan, and he used the Adobe voice enhancer trick. Mir, she was one of the first one. Mir, all right, so I pretty much, I don't know how I enticed you to do it. I think you just weren't really scared after a while of building the flows. But Mir, can you confirm live here on CBB Nation that actually it worked? Hey, if Asta, I told him exactly every single step I've ever taken in my career period, because we talked forever and hours and hours. I got him to do it. And I just want to know, Asta, did it work? I don't believe I've ever recommended someone to use video on social media and it not work. I don't believe I've never had someone said, no, that was horrible advice, Ryan, you suck. Do you see, look, Pilgrim saying it, video is king. Okay, Mir, look, it absolutely worked. You are an expert 100%. And congratulations on your new move, your new home where you got those water views, the upgrade. I love that. That was the best message I read last week. Look at this. These are not bots, people. These are real people. Check them out. Join our Facebook. If you answer all the questions, we'll let you in. Join us on Discord, and Asta's the gatekeeper there. And yes, we are strict. The rumors are true. We are strict. We don't let riffraff in our place. We only want the best of the best. We're building an all-star team, and if you don't make the cut, there's no participation trophy. Okay, that's the facts, because we are changing everything. What does this say? One of the most pure gold nuggets advice. It's the hardest thing to do. Change my life. This is why we do what we do, folks. And I want every one of these people that I've mentioned. Look, Dexter, Ace, Mir, all these people. You guys are going to be the 100 people that we're talking about that will see hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars over the next 8 to 12 months. Some of you are already making a lot of money, which is amazing. There's an agency, at least one, that's just like really crushing it. And it's something that's awesome. And we're not going to stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Hashtag no Diddy, though. Had to throw that in there. So I want to go over just getting that out of the way. GPT-4o has become so expensive that like today, and we've been talking about it as a team for over a week. Well, really for a month. Like really the day after, I'll tell you the truth. The day we unlocked GPT-4o, the difference in our bill, I knew it was a mistake, but like it was legitimately for the usage, they charged us a quarter, 25 cents. The following day, it cost more than the last week in one day. That's the difference in the cost. And I was like, ooh, that hurt. Wasn't expecting it to be like that. And we have no way to verify and check what is like costing so much. Like when you do function calls or image generation, you can really get a good idea of your token spend. But when you're so blind, you just can't make a call. And I think they're actually maybe not doing what they're saying they're doing with the model. And a lot of people on Reddit especially are agreeing with me here, saying that maybe it's not as great of a model as they want us to believe it is. I believe it's more or less a combination of models. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. The bottom line is we're gonna, man, for sure. The images kill my own key. The bottom line though, guys, like straight up, we're gonna remove the access for GPT-4o for free in the flow builder, and we're gonna invest heavily into the assistant, the side tab assistant, to do a lot of different things because of the math that I can do. This is just being straight up, like 100,000% transparent. The math that I can do based on our current pricing, which I'm not going to increase currently. That will be a thing in September for all new accounts that aren't established with us already. But we will have a price increase in September across the board. But I'm not going to increase the price. But essentially, doing the math, what I could do, the best estimates, like after 60 messages of GPT-4 in a day, every day, that puts us out of business in like 48 hours if we try to pay for that. There's just no way that we can keep on pushing it like we thought we would be able to. So I'll tell you what, we immediately, after the very first day of the price more than quadrupling of a day's price, we immediately turn it off on our account. So right now we're using 3.5 and have for a long time. And what I believe is, in our scenario of conversational design and in chatbots, unless you're at a low volume where it's not going to matter, I believe the right thing to do is use 3.5. But when you need to actually do something complex, that is when you would call your 4.0. So you still all have access to 4.0 in the assistant, and we're going to make that thing so nasty, and it is going to be just so sick. But I'm going to show you guys a couple of other things here, including the first few templates that we're going to make live at the end of this episode for your webchat 2.0. So let's share our screen again. And I will say, this dude's got to do better. He's getting a real bad reputation right now. And that's not coming just from me, I promise you. Okay, so let's see. The first thing I wanted to do was, let's look at this. This is the new playground. So this is going to be something interesting for you guys. I just added this, today or yesterday? Maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. All the days are about the same. Here, you're going to this is a sandbox. And for those of you that don't know, a sandbox is more or less a place for you to test things in a very controlled nature. Okay, so like, sure, you could totally keep things, right inside of the Flow Builder full time and just use our key and everything's fine. But in my opinion, let's get my little notes open here. In my opinion, it is good, and a lot of you do this. You go into the assistant and you test stuff out with your own keys. You don't mess anything up in your flows. This is what this is for. Let's see if my notes will even open up. Notes. Here we go. Okay, cool. Let's get I gotta get my key here. All right, so the way that this works, just so you all know the deal, is you'll put your API key here. This is stored only locally on your machine, and then we like run the API call that you choose in the background. And so I paste in my key here, and then I'll be able to choose any of the models. I unlocked all the OpenAI models. Okay, and so you can change your temperature here, no problem. So maybe we'll go to 6, and you can change the system message and the user message. Okay, so why would you care about this, right? And so here's a really good use case. Okay, you are an AI assistant that is designed to remove any asterisks from messages, period. The goal is to repeat back the message, but without any of the asterisks there. And so I'll like put in parentheses asterisks, right? And so here I'm going to say my name is Ryan. When you get asterisks like this, excuse me, and you're like, when you see asterisks come out of your prompt, that's generally from the assistant. You can use a prompt chain to remove them. This would be like your step 2 of a prompt chain. You've got your main default message as your first step. It's saved into a custom field. This would be your next block. So the system prompt will be something like this, and then the user message is like the last. It's like your AI default reply goes here. You would save the response that we're about to get in a custom field. So I'll hit send, and it should, boom, you see? So this has removed the asterisk. This is the same exact thing that you could now put into the Flow Builder, and it will work every single time. So this is just a really quick way when you don't want to go through a channel necessarily, and you also maybe want to see some character counters everywhere to do your own math. I'm thinking about adding like an estimated token, like dollar amount. That's going to be difficult, but I think that's something that could be valuable as well. You can't hold us by it, but a lot of you guys want to know that kind of stuff. And so I'm going to try to accommodate that. Anyways, what I can easily say that is a great news, aside from being able to test all sorts of stuff like this. And let's do this. Let's say, what else would we want to do? We could say your goal is to determine if the review the customer left is a 1 to 5 star review, period. Your output should only be the number of stars that you consider the review to be. I went to Outback Steakhouse and I ordered a steak. And while the server was really nice, the food sucked and it was cold. Probably won't go back. Right? So if you wanted to add an AI default reply that included a rating or a ranking, this is an easy way that you could test to make sure that your scenarios will work before you even put them in the Flow Builder. Before you put them in the Flow Builder, if you like. So look, this is a 2. right? So then I could say, okay, well, this should actually be a 1. I could say, okay, great. Here is an example of a 1. Okay, so I went to Outback Steakhouse. I ordered a cheeseburger. The server was really nice, but slow, and the food sucks, so I won't go back. And so in this case, because we got the example here, now I should say 1. Boom. Predicting the future. Okay, great. So this will help you, I hope, building your prompts quickly, or testing things quickly. And then you throw then this system prompt. You know, where does this system prompt go? It would go right into your Auto GPT settings, integrations, Auto GPT, throw it right in there. Boom, here, if you wanted to. And that would work immediately, or right into the flow builder, either way. The next thing I wanted to show you guys again, if you haven't seen, we added a video tutorials tab. And of course, this is going to be, I think they are all from Kelly, the bot queen herself. And hopefully we'll be adding more videos to this tab, and we'll get the requests from you guys on Facebook and Discord and everywhere else in between. We also have added Kelly's IG challenge here. You can find free templates here and the GPT store here, which we will start including. I'm not exactly sure where we'll put it, either the GPT store or the free templates for all of the new web chats that we deliver, which I'll show you next. So we've got our settings here. Let's go to channels. I'll show you guys the very first few web chats we're going to give you guys. So let's go to manage. All right, so this is going to be the first one that I made. I love this one so much, and you're going to get this code. We're going to get the link here. This is the matrix. Oops. So we got the matrix look here, pretty sick. Okay, very, very cool. And again, if you didn't see how we can change things, we can use the inspector. And so like in the case that like, I don't know, in case like you want to make this chat avatar bigger, what I want to do is I'm just going to grab this whole thing right here. Oops, just this spot. Just this. I'm gonna hit copy, and watch how I do this. I'm gonna make it bigger right now. In the matrix. What we'll do here, and this will be the actual code I give you guys right here. We'll go enter, boom, and so instead of it being 30, let's make it 45. And I'll hit save. And so we can close out of here. And then when I refresh this bad boy, now we've got nicer looking, larger logos. And so I'll give you guys this one. Let's go ahead and pop this out. I'll grab the code for you here. I'm gonna click here. And let's make a new document actually. It'll make CBB Nation, everybody that's watching this video, our first web chat 2.0 templates. Everyone that's watching is going to get these first, because that's your reward. You get a head start. Now, what's cool is anything in this code you can throw into ChatGPT or the assistant soon, and it'll change all of it for you, whatever you want it to change. So in this case, for example, and everything's labeled. Where's my background? So here, There's my background go. I think it's up top. There it is. So my background area, my chat area, if you changed this image link, it's going to immediately change the background. So instead of it being the matrix, it would be whatever you want. But let's give the matrix code first. So let's call this matrix. Bold. Okay. And so then next is going to be WhatsApp. Got a WhatsApp clone. And so let's hit cancel here. WhatsApp template. Let's call this WhatsApp clone. And obviously you can change this because you're just going to drop in the CSS, but I'm putting on this document, and we'll put it into the, I haven't decided, it'll probably go into the templates section. That way I can have like an installation video or something, as well as instructions and like a code block, so you can just copy and paste where you want. And then let's also, we got a conversation starter here for start chatting, which is cool. Maybe we'll add a little emoji there, and let's just say start chat. Start chatting sounds weird. All right, so, and you can change obviously the color. Here's a CSS for that, and this is going to be, what did I say it was? WhatsApp. Here's what that looks like. Let's grab the link and paste it here. Boom. What up? Looking like WhatsApp. What's up, WhatsApp? Okay, so that's really cool. Okay, and so that's WhatsApp. And let's grab another one. Another one. I believe this one's going to be WhatsApp Discord clone. So let's grab this and grab that CSS. I think this was, yeah, this is going to be Discord, I think. Discord clone. It's not, I think it's really just like more of a, maybe a dark mode, what you call it? WhatsApp, I don't know. Let's hit cancel, and then we'll go to the thing. Where'd it go? Here's the link. Get link. Here's what that looks like. So it might be more WhatsApp, but this is how it would look on your phone. Pretty cool. All right. And let's see, what else did we have? That was going to be a really good one. I know Jose is, his is probably the most famous and like way cooler than anything I've made so far. It is the like the gypsy is what it was. What was the other one? I believe, let's check these. Oh, it was it Snoop? Yes, it was Snoop. So I'm gonna give you, this is like this is like the super secret one, Professor Snoop. This is so baller. So if you haven't seen this one, this is amazing. This might be my favorite one I've ever made. And you got Snoop right there. The Dolly 3 version of a Snoop Dogg professor. Let's see if you can. I don't think you'll be able to hear what he's saying, but I'm gonna see if I can get him on my phone, because you gotta hear what this dude says. It's so funny. He's got a bad mouth. I need to change the temperature. I won't lie. So that might be a little something that you might not want to try this one right now. But the language kind of tough. I didn't know it was going to be like that. 1 second here. And we'll say, all right, so here we'll have this play here.
Yo, what's good? You ready to learn, or you gonna stay dumb forever?
Or maybe you want to take a quiz related to the Chatbot Builder AI platform. How can I help you?
So you could totally learn the whole platform with Snoopbot. Now you're not gonna have the knowledge base, but you will have the. I will give you the code. So let's get you Snoopbot's code here, Professor Snoop. I think that's hilarious. And so all we're gonna do here, all we're gonna do here is grab this, and you can change again the avatar to anything you want. Let's go here and call this one. Look, that's all it was. This one was the easiest one to make. You don't need to do all the things. As I was going, I was making it easier and easier and easier. We're using less and less and less, and the assistant is actually getting trained on everything. So this is Snoop. All right, so now watch this. Here's the last thing I'll show you on the webchat 2.0. Let's make a new account really quick so you can see how you would work this. Snoopy. And so in this case, what I could do is I could just go ahead and turn on auto GP Tizzle without even giving any prompt because you've already got one in there. And then I would go to channels here, and then I'd go to web chat manage, add, call it Snoop. And we'll go right over here to that CSS player, and we'll paste it in. Boop, just that. That is going to be all we need. Let's hit save, and let's see if I'm lying. I would never lie to you. Boom, Snoopy. Is the avatar going to be there? Is it going to be there? I didn't need a welcome message. Hi. There he is. So cool. What we need to do is remove the header. So we'll go here and match it up. So we'll go back. Oops. All you'll do to fix that is you'll go Mo options, hide the header, show the logo. I think it already did that anyways, didn't it? I forced it maybe. Yeah, I forced it. Save. Now when I refresh this mug, boom, header's gone. And I can,
Yo, what's cracking, homie? You ready to learn some dope knowledge, or you gonna stay dumb forever? Maybe you want to test your skills with a quiz on the Chatbot Builder AI platform? How can I help you out today?
So baller. I love it. So good. Okay, cool. So let's get you that. We already get you the deal there, and that's great. And so Snoop, then we've got Discord, then we've got WhatsApp, and then we've got the Matrix. All of these for you that I'm going to give you right now. I'm going to share it. I'm going to unrestrict the access. Anyone with the link, I'm going to copy the link. Then we're going to do some magic. I'm going to go back into my account so this will live forever. Boom. And we're going to go to the marketing section, and we're going to run some magic links. Boom, magic. Let's add, and we'll say web chat 2. Boom. And so I'll go to web chat 2 and get that QR code player. And so if you, and check it, this is not even going. It looks so cool, by the way. Can you see it? Like, it looks so cool, dude.
Yo, what's good? You ready to learn, or you gonna stay dumb forever? Or maybe you want to take a quiz related to the Chatbot Builder AI platform. How can I help you?
It's so much fun, I swear. So you can get the download. I'll make sure it scans and works myself, as I usually do. And that magic link, son, boom, should take you right up in there like swimwear, and you have all of the code. All you do is just paste it right into the CSS spot. And so as we train the bot more and more, we'll get it to do different things. Now, I will show you this. Let's go back to the Snoop bot. And I think this might be, let's see. There was one account that I wanted to show y'all, though. What was it called? Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't that one. Can I find it? Can I find it? JSON, that's what it was called. Okay. So check this out. Was it this one? Yeah. So this is the JSON test. I just did this, I think, a minute ago, an hour ago. Yeah, so check it out. The JSON flow here. This is what a lot of people wanted to see too. In this case, what I've got is JSON that I extracted from a receipt. Okay? And I'm just saving this as a JSON. This came from, let's see if I still have the thing. I'll show you exactly how I did it. Perfect, I do have it. All right, cool. So let's share this. Here, drop it to drop till you just can't stop. Check this out. So this is the receipt that I used in this scenario. Right? So here's the information, and we extracted the JSON. You could do this with AI. That's what I did. I literally, let's see if I can share my screen. I just said extract the information on this receipt into JSON. Just gonna share my phone with you guys. Is reflector on? Either way, so I got the JSON from this receipt, saved it as a custom field. Okay, that would be like you would scan the receipt, and your prompt would be extract and save all the information from this receipt into JSON. Then what you would do is get the JSON path. You could also do that with AI. You could also use one of the tools out there. You would just literally paste in what you need from the, you paste in your JSON. Using the JSON tool, again, I showed you guys last time, we're able to save multiple custom fields all at once, all in one go. This is a huge, huge deal. We'll do a whole tutorial on this. But at the end of the day, what we want to do is understand that because we see the store as the fresh farmer market or whatever. When I hit preview on this guy, imagine we just zapped the photo of the receipt. We hit continue, and we should see the store name, the fresh farmer. Easy as that. And so if I wanted to get the address, for example, we could do that easily. I would just go here and add a new one, and that would be dot address, I believe. And then here we could make it say, just call AI text for lack of better words here. I believe that should work. Yeah, that's totally gonna work. So I hit save, and then I'll hit address, and then I'll hit AI text. Oops. Right, so again, imagine we scan the receipt. Shout out to Bra, who was showing off video of counting account fields, I believe he was using, counting upwards when things were happening. Very smart thing to do. Very cool concept. Kelly taught me that concept years ago, changed my whole life. Look at that, boy. You see that? All the custom fields we want. What this means is everything that was on this, receipt here, where did I put it? Everything on this receipt, we extracted into JSON, which is all right here, all the way down to the suggested tips. Okay? And so if we're understanding what we're looking for as the restaurant, and we already know we've got custom fields, we've got custom fields ready for whatever we're trying to store. It could be points, purchase, spend, whatever. You can save all that stuff in one go. And so it speeds up the process. It makes everything super accurate because it's JSON. And again, watch this. What I could do is, let's do this really quick. This would be interesting. I'm going to say, let's see if our assistant will be able to handle this. Copy. Let's pop open that assistant. And I'm going to be like, hey. First of all, I'm going to be like, generate an image that is highly realistic shot with a Sony A7 IV with a 50mm lens wide open of a mad scientist chatbot developer. It's all sorts of messed up, but it's still going to work. Yes, you've got image generation too. You literally have every single thing that ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude can offer you, plus searching the internet. So yeah, it looks just like me. Great, we can generate code, whatever. All right, but now what I want to do is convert this JSON, this into a list. I'm going to give it a bunch of JSON. It's going to give me a list. Bam, son. This is the receipt right here. You see how that's just so gangster? We could do anything that we want to do with this bad boy. Now we could, what do we want to do? It's truly endless. And I even got a little mistake there. It still worked. You don't want to triple. You never want to triple bracket. It is just wild. Okay, let's just say, let's just search GPT for those of you that might not have seen it. Let's search the web. Let's do Chat GPT. Let's just do GPT 4o OpenAI. Disappointed or misleading. Let's see if we can find anything. This is how our chatbot does it. It should give us 10 results that we can search from that are all real links, that are all real time. And let's see what we get. This searching boy. Hopefully, boom. Look at that. All right, cool. OpenAI's rule-shattering update will be life-saving. Okay, life-saving. Hello, GPT 4o. Blah, 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 blah. Overhyped. Here we go. Here we go. Reddit. Reddit's where you get the truth. Reddit's where you get the truth. And so we could take this. We could convert this into JSON. We can convert this with the JSON tool. And now you're really cooking with fish grease. Where I'm from, that's what you say. I can take this and I can, all right, watch. Convert that into JSON now. That's how gangster our assistant is, boy. Phew. Look at that. Now give me the JSON path. If this works, I'll be really tripping. I've not done this yet. Oh my God. That is insane. Wendy, I know, loves this. Do you see how gangster this assistant is for the developers out there? Like, you're tripping, I know. I know you are. But it's a good thing. That is so cool. So much more to come. We're going to have an SEO checker in there as well. And this is going to be totally driven by you guys. Lots of advanced stuff. I know it's a lot to keep up with, but understand this, guys. If we're not keeping up with this, if we're not keeping the pace, if we're not rolling out new features, that means we're snoozing, and that means we're losing. And that's something that I can't afford to do, and that's something that I'm not going to allow to happen. So we went over the JSON tool. We went over the GPT-4o. We went over the playground. We went over the video tutorials, magic links. Hopefully some of you guys already got the template here. But if not, what I'll do is I'll make sure that we drop this link here. Let's do this. Can we copy it, and can I drop it into the chitty chat? I think I just did. I just popped it on there because I'm a boss. So if you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, you will have this taken care of. Guys, I think that's going to be about it. I hope you enjoyed this one. Give us all the requests you want. Oh, there's one other thing that I was going to do. So, like, let's show you one last thing before I dip out. Let's change this Snoop bot. And so the avatar here, let's change this. And let's make our own avatar, which is super killer to think about, actually. Let's just go back to Professor Snoop. Let's not mess with Professor Snoop, actually. We want to go where? Let's just go here. Okay, I'm going to my settings, and I'm going to go to channels. I'm going to go to web chat, manage, add, and I'm going to call this one Eminem. Isn't he popular right now? How do you spell his name? Eminem. Of course, Siri knows. All right, and so let's do this. Well, I know ChatGPT is not going to give us one. So let's just find Eminem cartoon head. Eminem cartoon head. Let's find one that doesn't look too crazy. And this dude's not my favorite dude by any means, but like he's very popular right now, I guess. Copy the image address is what you want. Shout out to my homie making the jewelry store thing. That's what you need to do. You copy not the link address. The image address is what you want. And so what we'll do here is we'll pop open the CSS. I'm going to drop this here really quick. Let's go here. Boom. And boom. And then what I'll do here is just grab this, and I'm going to replace it. And this is how you make your adjustments, and you're a developer now. You're a dev. Save, son. And get link, and now we should have Mr. Marshall there. Oops, that is way too big. Let's go back and let's go put him. Where are we gonna put him? Way too big, Ryan. Let's go put him right here. Do. Oh, you know what we could do? You might just be giant. I don't think so. Let's try a different one. That's the background. Stupid. The avatar. The avatar's got to be here. So watch this. Let's make this. Here's what we'll do. Since I'm stupid, we'll go here. And we'll go here. And that's where we'll put that dude. I guess I didn't save it. Boom. Copy image address here. And it will go here. And we'll save it. Save it as an image here. And that might not work since that's a different file, so I'll just do a little screenshot. Boop. And then let's do this. Let's do dark gradient, purple, pink background. I'll copy this image address. This one right here. We'll use this screenshot. So there's our little dude. Our little dude. Changes that thing right there. And so we can go back into our channels to web chat manage. And here, now we'll be able to change our background. I was changing the background, and I thought I was changing the avatar, but I didn't read. It's usually the case. Bam. So paste here, save, and then I'll come back here, get that link, and now it's going to be Gucci. Boom. And I'm going to be like, hi. Oh, and we need to show the avatar. Click on this. So I'm doing this so you guys can see. Show the logo. Bam. Now when I refresh, we'll see that man. Boom, there he is. Just like that. If you don't like that white bar up there, no problemo. You can hide it. You can change the color. You can do anything you want to do. Hide, save. Boom, boom, boom. And now it looks even more better. Right? And I think probably to make this one perfect is we change the color to black. Not bad. I think this is pretty solid. I think this is a good little tutorial. And we did make some adjustments with our mic. Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm just a computer programmer, so I don't have feelings, but I'm here and ready to help you. How can I assist you today?
Listen, I sure do appreciate that. That's all I want you to know. So before, guys, I saw
Sure,
someone
I'm here to listen. What's on
hit
your
us
mind?
up saying that they were having
Sure.
problems on iPhone or any device for that matter of getting the seamless playback. Fixed it. Devices update, iOS's update. We've got the smoothest web chat experience now with audio. So if you guys don't believe that we are a company that listens to your feedback, then you crazy, man. Because we listen, and I'm obsessive about watching this stuff because I'm crazy, and I just want it to be the best. You guys depend on me and my team, and you trust us, and that means the world to us, and we'll never let you down. Hopefully, we've not ever done this to anyone. But that said, like I said in the very beginning, we are looking for the all-stars. There are plenty of other platforms. Many of them offer free plans for you to go play. We're chatbot builders. We're the ones that are really using the real tools that do the real things that can massively impact society, as well as make you a bunch of money. But you've got to be responsible. And we really are focused on the good that AI can do for the world. And I think that we have the best community. Thank you, Asta. Thank you, Wendy, and Mir, and Keith, all the moderators, all the new ones that we invite to help us moderate. We do it for the quality of the group. We just want high quality people discussing high quality or complex ideas, fun ideas. We want to have fun. That's what it's about. And I really appreciate all the support and all the ideas and all the patience that you guys give us. And I can assure you, we are going to be moving faster than anyone can understand, because we have to. We are not going to be what we call legacy platforms left behind in the dust like we're leaving everyone right now. We've got the biggest companies in the world scratching their heads all year long at how we were able to do it. And the secret is you guys, CBB Nation. You guys are the secret. We actually care. We actually listen. I've had more phone calls probably with our co-creators than any other CEO in the game since day one of this being an industry. And we've only been in business for 1.5 years or so as CBB, and conversational design has been around for a long time. Look up how old some of these legacy platforms are, and think about what I just said. I've had more conversations with our people than probably any of them, one-on-one, and we put the pants on the same kind of way, player. So it's all about effort, and I think it's all about how much you actually care, and how hard you're willing to work. And no one's going to outwork CBB. No one's going to outwork us. And I appreciate all you guys. I think that's it for now. So About an hour in, hour and 10. Appreciate all y'all do. Charles Mack, I love you, brother. We got to get that podcast this week, man. Appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have a great night, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.